Clouds and precipitation. What is precipitation? Precipitation is a process of water rising into the clouds, and it is anything coming out of the clouds and falling down. So, precipitation is basically rain, snow, sleet, and hail. These are all precipitation, even frozen water. This is followed by condensation, which is the process by which water vapor is changed back into liquid water. Then water becomes precipitation after condensation, which is water falling from the clouds as rain. It could be as rain, freezing rain, sleet, snow, or even hail. And this picture right here shows the process, starting from evaporation, moving to convection into the clouds, and then condensation occurs, and then finally precipitation. Next, we're going to talk about air mass. Air masses, there are 4 different classifications or types of air masses. The classifications are based on moisture, content, and temperature. So there are continental and maritime. These two are basically describing the moisture content. Continental is dry, maritime is moist. And tropical, polar, and Arctic describe the temperature. Tropical is warm, polar is cold, and Arctic is extremely cold. So in this picture down below, air mass classification shows a bunch of different letters. The lowercase letter is describing the moisture, so lowercase c is continental and lowercase m is maritime. So then the big letter indicates the temperature. So m, yes. So tropical, a big T would be signaling a tropical. A big P would be signaling polar, and uppercase A will be signaling Arctic. So, lowercase c, uppercase A is continental Arctic, lowercase c, uppercase P is continental polar, lowercase c, uppercase T is continental tropical, lowercase m, uppercase p is maritime polar, lowercase m, uppercase t is maritime tropical. The last question, why is Oklahoma susceptible to tornadoes? Basically, Oklahoma is basically the Great Plains, which allow cold air from the Arctic to stream south as warm, humid air comes from the Gulf of Mexico. So when cold air clashes with the warm air, supercell thunderstorms and even tornadoes can form. Oklahoma's kind of in that prime spot where both the air from the north and the south can clash. Next, we're going to talk about the process of lifting air. There are 4 different processes. These are the orographic lifting, frontal wedging, convergence, and localized convective lifting. So the 4 pictures on the right side kind of give a good description of it all. So if you look on the bottom left one, this is the orographic, and orographic basically is when air comes in contact with the side of a mountain, causing it to rise. Frontal wedging is the top right. This is when cool air acts as a barrier to the warm air. As you can see, the cool air is kind of causing the warm air to go up and over. And then convergence, the bottom right, is when 2 air masses come together and rise. So we see an air mass from the left pointed. The arrows represent the air masses. We see air coming from the left and air coming from the right, and they are being pushed together and up. And then localized convective lifting is the top left. This is when there's an unequal surface heating causes localized pockets of air to rise because of their buoyancy. So you can see it's kind of a circular motion. There is warm air pushing up, causing a circular motion to happen. And this is the process of lifting air.